Hello everyone, I'm Jeffepido, and this is Threevee Part 4. So, I don't have too much to add here. Those of you who watched the previous parts will be aware that there have been some skill-related issues caused by having 3 of the same cyborg on my team. But, so if I reset turn or anything else that reloads save data, I end up needing to use the console to put the unit skills back to what they were. Because the game thinks they're all the same pilot on some level. And gives them all the same skills when you reload. It's quite vexing. But wouldn't be that big a deal. Hell, if, I don't run into any major problems. Not that I know what to expect from King Ghidorah, but the rest of this doesn't look too bad. I mean, the cockroaches and I guess swarmers are the worst thing here. And the squad's mobility should make the cockroaches easier to beat than one might otherwise have. Okay, the train. Train missions are troublesome, but I should be able to handle it, right? Maybe, hopefully. Also, I gotta get to the core mission, because this squad actually needs cores. I don't think I'll be able to get all the upgrades ever. So I guess we're doing this. Anyway, that's a lot of, Okay, yeah, that is more swarmers than I generally like to see. I could put someone here, but I don't like the idea of them getting blocked in. But I would have liked to bait the mantises. Well, the mantis, sorry. So, how do I do this? I shouldn't put them all here, but on the other hand, I don't want to put them where they'll bait back in front of the train. Of course, the swarmers are going to run low on things to attack, which is probably fine, actually. Well, no, they'll get down here and it'll be a whole mess. Maybe I should put someone down here so they can have more stuff to do. Weird as this is to think about. But, yeah, the mantis is almost certainly going here, which might be an argument for actually putting my Pokemon here. But I don't know, it's a mess. I guess if the antlion goes here, I could just quick attack the antlion and the rock, but it won't be that easy. It never is. Actually, I probably should put Vaporeon. If I'm doing anything like this, I should put Vaporeon up front so he doesn't get blocked in. Oh, whatever. Anything I do is going to feel like a mistake at this point. Okay, yeah, that could be worse. Okay, that's not great, but okay, what a bunch of assholes. Alright, so these assholes need to be dealt with. Now, sadly I can't dash through them because I've got all that, but let me stop and think. Okay, the swarmers aren't inherently a problem aside from, being in the way. But that's so I've got functionally 4 problems. So if I do this, those two are out of the way. And Glaceon actually has a path out of here. Then I'm pretty sure Jolteon could just dash through the... No, wait, I need the Scion gone before Jolteon can kill shot that guy. And I may not be in a position... Though if I got something else out of the way, Jolteon could double tap him. Or if this one's gone, then Glaceon could just quick attack this one over. I don't love it, but it's an option. And then Jolteon could... actually could support her to be here and then move up and quick attack the Swarmer. Wait, does Jolteon's quick attack upgraded? No. Okay, that's a problem. I may have an issue. Alright, what could I do with Jolteon here, aside from not much? Alright. I could just do this with Glaceon, deal with the Mantis. Then have Vaporeon hit these two. But then what am I doing with this guy? Jolteon doesn't have the right angle for it. Which is a shame given his considerable abilities. Though if Vaporeon hits this one, then Jolteon could get up here, dash through this, and at least hit the Mantis, but that doesn't solve... Yeah, I may not have a perfect solution here. But I can't let this happen. So... hilarious as it would be to dash down this whole line. No, wait, if I dash through here and then over here... Problem is, Kill Shot wouldn't go off in time after killing the Scion mid-attack, I think. Because Kill Shot would be, I assume, calculating before that point. Now, okay. Let's say I had... Okay, I can't jump from here, but... Okay, Vaporeon does not have an angle to attack here, but let's say I, Okay, this Mantis goes first, so I can't just ignore him. It might be worth noticing, I guess, that if I do this, then hypothetically, Jolteon would be able to dash through Glaceon without doing any harm. Or... Still, I don't have a good answer to this guy. Now... And Glaceon sucks at damage right now. Wow, okay, this is getting awkward. And yeah, pushing this guy over here doesn't help. Might end up doing this all the same, but... Yeah, I kind of hate the Swarmer, and I should have... I don't know if there was anything I could do to stop this Swarmer, because I think Vaporeon is the only... Well, aside from positioned differently, so Vaporeon could momentum jump on him. that is something I should have realized could happen, I guess. Oh well. That's on me, I suppose. Now then. Where were we? Oh, right. What do I have that could at least... Since I can't bump this Swarmer into anything, and I can't... Zippy Zap does not work, Quick Attack isn't workable, because I can't push him into anything. Now... And, you know, the train's a unit, so I can't freeze it like a building. That's no good. Now if I do this, not working, but... The worst part is letting the train eat shit is starting to look like a good move. Because the Perfect Island Award isn't that critical. These are both one thing buildings, but also, hypothetically, if I were willing to let these buildings take a hit, can I even do anything here? Because Glaceon cannot do the damage there. I guess if I, okay. If I were ignoring the Mantis, I could push this guy out of the way. No, that's incredibly stupid. What good would that do? Yeah, I would pretty much need... Well, if I push this guy out of the way with Quick Attack, then I guess I could have Jolteon and dash through here. And up wherever. At which point Vaporeon would probably have be able to get over here and jump down and hit this guy. And I don't think anyone would be free to stop the Antlion. Because someone needs to get out of the way for Jolteon to do his work. So the train might just be about to take it on the chin here, and it's all my fault. Well, really, it's the Vex's fault. Now, hang on. Am I forgetting anything important? Okay, wait. Jolteon is a supporter, so he could go here. Does this do me any good? I mean, that's his movement, right? Yeah, he'd be stuck going from there. I guess he could hit the Antlion with Quick Attack, but then fucking what? I need these two out of the way or none of it matters. And Jolteon is kind of the guy for that. Yeah, I might just have to let this Swarmer have his day in the sun. Oh well, I never liked trains anyway. And the Perfect Island Award is not that valuable. Fuck my life. What do I care? Huh. Wait, the Mantis stopped its attack? One kill shouldn't do that, right? I should have hit the water first and then done the thing, but it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, is there anything I could have Jolteon... Oh! I could have Jolteon go from here, dash through, and then up through here. Which isn't super helpful, but... Still, the Mantis's attack turning off was kinda awkward. Anyway, fuck you, train. So I probably want to have Jolteon kill this lot. Alright, so... Actually, I could have Vaporeon do those, but... Alright. Well, this part's probably easy enough. Especially since there are 0 problems. Oh well. Well, at least he wasn't a dick about it. Anyway, I can probably manage the disruptor. Yeah, the annoying part is Kill Shot would be proccing on all these 4 HP guys if they didn't have the Scion going. Alright, so let me think here. Where are they going, and how do I stop them from doing that? I guess if they can only attack these things from here, then I should probably just get in the way. Or wait, I should probably be getting in this lane. See if the Firefly will take a shot at. Does it matter who goes where? There's no water. Yeah, may as well have Vaporeon on this side and... Dick. Okay, so I might... That's one problem, 2 problems. 2 problems, really. So I could just hop up here and smack the Swarmer into the rocks, but then he won't actually take the hit. I could just flip one of them, but... Actually, I could flip this Swarmer right now and he'll kill the Scion for me. And if I flip the Antlion, then he won't break any rocks and it'll be funny, but... I was sort of thinking it would be nice to have Jolteon wipe some Antlions this turn with his kill shot, but I guess it won't matter that much. Probably do want Vaporeon doing like this. Get the Scion now. And, could just do this, which isn't much, but it's... No, wait, I would need something here. I mean, just pushing the Swarmer into the path would be fine, but... Or I could do this and, like, just end up in the rocks and eat it, which is an amusing option. Or I could flip this guy, because who cares about him anyway. Keep forgetting I can just do that. Oh, right. Keep forgetting Glaceon's here. Oh, right. I need to kill enemies. Not that that's likely to be a problem, but... Wow, okay. They're really going for this one. Alright, I could just get here and then quick attack the Firefly so it shoots the Swarmer and I'll laugh. Probably need someone to hit this guy, though. So, if I have Vaporeon do this, one of them dies and the other drops. I can have Glaceon smack this, get the Time Pod, then smack this guy here, while Jolteon gets the job done over here, I guess. I mean, I'm not even a little bit worried, but you know. Alright. Too bad Jolteon can't safely charge through these, but I think I'll manage. Actually, I guess if Jolteon landed here and quick attack backwards... Actually, Jolteon could kill all three of these guys with quick attack right now, could not he? Cockroach, Let's not do that. I don't want to break this. If I do this, I'll probably want Glaceon to stomp on the cockroach, but it'll be okay. Or... No, wait. If this is probably going to get broken at the rate I'm going. I could have the Firefly kill the cockroach, but... Actually, I guess if Vaporeon does this, then it's easy for, well... Problem is it's hard for Glaceon to then get the cockroach and finish off the Firefly without... Actually, I guess I could have Glaceon hit the cockroach and then step back in the middle of here with her shield. I think that'll work. Also, I could have flipped the Firefly, but I keep forgetting I have options. But yeah, let's assume for the moment that I'm doing this and this. Mad style points. Guess we're done here. This seemed easier than the crane mission somehow. Now, what do I need? Damage for Glaceon? I mean, it wouldn't hurt to give her, like, an upgrade to Quick Attack so she can actually do more shit. Especially since she has Militia, and that's pretty effective. Excuse me. Or, I guess, could upgrade the damage on Freezy Frost, but it's rare for there to be Vec in a position where that would be her best damage option. You never know, but Quick Attack is always useful, so let's see. I could do this. The map looks a bit of a mess, but Vaporeon could do a lot here. Plus, the death tiles obviously favor me over the Vec. Or there's this. Probably doable. But the, boost mines are most likely less interesting than, radiation killing Vec. Alright, so I assume I want to bait the mantises. Notionally, I'd like to bait the cockroaches, but I don't want to. Since they hit 2 tiles apart, I don't want to put someone back here. They'd be stuck behind an egg. Admittedly, I have ways around that, but it seems stupid. Would putting someone down here be a bad idea? Okay, the Fireflies can't even... Alpha Fireflies only have 2 move? I'll be damned. That doesn't seem like much, but what do I know? Anyway, the Mantis could go here. Firefly could go wherever. Actually, maybe I should be going, like... Well, the nice thing about this is it could bait the Firefly to attack this lane. And... Oh, right, yeah, the Mantis can't stand many places but here. Alright, Really? I didn't know that could happen. I mean, I guess there's no reason it couldn't, but I didn't know. Okay. So, this one's dead. I could just take these 2 out right now and then do most of the Firefly's HP and damage, but... Actually, it would be funny, well, if I put the Firefly here, or Cockroach up here, that would be incredibly stupid, because it'll hit the building before it gets shot. I guess I could put it on the spawn tile, though. But making Cockroach corpses block spawn tiles never works out, sorry to say. Though I guess, and pushing it down while it's alive would be a mistake. Could just have someone ram the Firefly into the water and then run back here while Jolteon starts murdering dudes. But if he goes through this lane, what's he gonna hit? Or I guess I could have Jolteon go through here in this, then have Glaceon, say, land here with Freezy Frost, hitting the cockroach body and the Firefly. And Vaporeon can, I don't know, smack this into this. I don't actually... I'm not super worried at that point. Wait, how much damage does Freezy Frost do? I forgot it's only one. Okay, yeah. On the third hand, I could just have Glaceon get in the way with, but that seems stupid. She could just kill the Firefly if I'm doing it like that. So yeah, let's kill the Firefly. Or... no, wait. Vaporeon should be doing that, because then Glaceon can freeze some buildings. As is right and proper. And Jolteon can hit some things, maybe block a spawn, why not? Too bad he can't stop on this, but... yep, sadly he can't double tap in that manner, but no, wait, it's Glaceon that's left, not the other. So I could just do this, and I think that gets the cockroach, but I don't know that I need to do that. Is there anywhere I can get a shield from and stop the cockroach? I suppose there is not. I can just get this, though. May as well. This... oh, that was nice of him. Okay, alright, yeah, this guy's fucked. So I could have Jolteon run through these dudes. Well, I could just have him hit it twice. And then the others can start freezing buildings and blocking spawns. But... doing this isn't super useful, but Mantises might at least attack those. Plus, it gets her the shield. I'm not sure what... okay, I understand how it works if the target is a puddle or water, but I don't know how a wet tile... how targeting a wet tile would work, because as far as I know, wet is a status that applies to units, and you can't land on a unit, can you? But sometimes the ability text is inexact, so, you know, whatever. Okay, that guy's being an asshole today. Yeah. Oh, wow. Interesting how the kill shot icon appears, but it doesn't affect the bump damage, of course. So yeah, I'm inclined to just double up on kicking his ass. Have someone quick attack and get off, back off, then Glaceon can land here with the freeze and etc. This would be hard to deal with under different circumstances, not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah, fuck this guy. It's... Yeah, I just don't have a good... I was trying to see if I could have Vaporeon hit them both with the double jump thing, but I don't believe it's reasonably possible. Good enough for now. Alright, now, target field. Oh, the War Rig. I can probably do it. Maybe. The Rex are not enemy they are enemy units, so that should be doable. Just have to be careful where I'm dropping my, area strikes. Since I screwed myself out of 3 rep already, I'm, Okay, stop, focus. Is there anywhere I really do not want a Vec getting? I mean, here would actually be kind of problematic. But I guess if I can pick up the War Rig or pick up the Wreck right away, and have a potential choice of angles. Also, I can't stop a Vec from getting here, so, it's kind of whatever. Now, if I get there, then at least I can't... Then, well, a Mantis is likely to get here, but at least I know there's one square of access to the wreck that's not blocked off. And if I can crack open the... Hang on. Okay, so Jolteon's down here. That's good. Let's see. Oh, the Mantis can't actually reach my dudes here. Okay, but what else was I gonna do, though? Should I try to bait the cockroach, actually? Might be worth doing. On the other hand, I don't really want to deal with stuff here. I don't know, maybe I should put him here and here. I have very few options I love, but... Okay. If I get 2 asshole... Okay, that actually worked. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking I want to Freezy Frost. Didn't I upgrade this one to be... no, I could have sworn... No, yeah, I gave her the... whatever. Okay, I can have Glaceon do something interesting. Doesn't really matter what. I mean, attacking these guys like that would still work. I could have the War Rig then get up here, grab this. Then Jolteon can get in here and dash through these assholes and maybe block a spawn for all I care. They're 4 health, so kill shot means they're fucked. And then Vaporeon could, I don't know, maybe I should have Glaceon, like, do this so Vaporeon can tag these guys with her bubble. Because freezing this could not be really ain't gonna hurt. Or no, this is how we do it. Thank you, Duskhafer. Huh, guess I didn't really need to block the spawn, but since there's a cockroach, it would be nice to get it dealt with. Also get the rig. The rig always seems to end up being an issue some fucking how. Might want Glaceon to get the time pod and freeze the building. Also, which way am I doing this? I could just have Jolteon get up here, then go through these two, then have someone get the cockroach. Just trying to think. Yeah, I have no reason not to go. I'm probably better off here. There's no obvious reason I shouldn't. And alright. Oh, right, it does kind of prevent Glaceon from landing the... Well, she could go here, I guess, but I do not like that idea at all. I guess I could just have her freeze this building, which ain't bad. But I might want Jolteon to do his thing first, so let me just think where I'm going with Vaporeon. May just want to block a spawn. Because if I start dropping her attacks around, I'm going to accidentally hurt a unit. I'm only moving her first, though, because she's kind of in Jolteon's way. And I can't have that. Wait. Can anyone get to the cockroach if I do it like that? No, what I might need to do is quick attack the cockroach. Then Vaporeon can jump and crush it, and Jolteon does the mantis. Or I could, do this with the mantis and have Jolteon crush the cockroach. And I don't see a good move for him. Oh, I forgot I still have the you can repair adjacent allies tweak thing. Great, another one. Don't see this working out for them, but what do I know? I just play this game. Anyway, so I could just do this, but, If I do that, then, Oh, right, I forgot I had this thing. What's he do? 2? No matching mech class? Who bloody cares? Alright, so I could just have him ram the Scion. Then someone else can hit... Then mechs can actually... Well, mech is not the word, but... So if I do that, then the War Rig can ram the Scion, and someone else can crush a cockroach. And I'm inclined to have Vaporeon get these two, because fuck those guys. And I was really sort of planning to have the time pod by now, but it doesn't really matter. Wow, okay. I'm already tired of cockroaches. Yeah, okay. Anyway, this island has gone really well. There are no trains in Watchtower security. Train missions do not exist in this world, strangely enough. Anyway, I don't think I can spend 1 on anything. And I'm sure as hell not getting all them upgrades. But if I get up to 7, then I can easily afford, well... Can probably get a couple more upgrades by the time I'm done here. Don't know what I'll get, though. Anyway, King Ghidorah. If I didn't... Well, with a different squad, I don't know. I haven't faced him before. Synthscene said this guy is one of the hard ones. We will see, though. With Jolteon, it might not be hard just because Jolteon is complete bullshit. Let's see, what's the big man got? 3 beams, 1 forward, 2 diagonal. Oh, that's not half as bad as I thought. I think Synthscene's mentioned the 3 beams, but I sort of expected it to be hitting every tile in the intervening path. And I guess this is still kind of hard to block. But yeah, Jolteon can fuck this guy's day brutally. Canceling is like that. Anyway, where's he even gonna target? Alright, I guess I probably do want to block the... draw the cockroach's fire this time. If I put my dudes here, the boss might go here and just shoot straight ahead, and then there's not a good place to move him to. Well, was there ever a good place to move him to, though? I can't think of many places I'd like to move him except straight to hell. Kinda just want the cockroach to shoot at something other than buildings. And King Ghidorah will have to be dealt... Oh, right, also he flies. Of course he does. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. I think I could actually push him over here and he'd be hitting... Yeah, okay, if I'm reading this right, then yeah, if he were in H5, he'd be hitting straight ahead and over here. That's not so bad, probably. Or, you know, I could just Jolteon his ass along with the cockroach. Excuse me. Or Jolteon him and him along with the Antlion and have Vaporeon do the thing with him, but Jolteon's easier. Problem is, I need to get the others out of the way for that. Okay, but I can have Jolteon do this and then have Vaporeon land here to image the antlion and fuck the cockroach's corpse. And that will do just fine. Now, where do I want Glaceon? I would have liked to get the urban shield and then shield some other buildings, but I could just go here and then shield this. Or freeze that, the CEO building. It'll have to do. Screw you, King G. Don't belong in this world. Oh, right, this is not actually the ideal place to be anymore. I can freeze this one. Didn't think about how I'd be damaging these two. Anyway, next turn, I guess has 4 Vec. If you count King Ghidorah as a Vec, but... Okay, yeah, he's in a position I don't like at this point. Of course, 2 damage is enough that is low enough that you can probably tank it with most squads. But yeah, that in this case, if I pushed him that way, he'd still be hitting this and also that much. Okay, well, I'm not super fussed. Jolteon, though, is gonna need to... Okay, how do I do this? I could get someone... Alright, this might actually be tricky. Oh, he's still shocked, so if I hit him with wet, well, if I hit him with anything, he dies. What am I babbling about? Just thinking... Okay. I may not have a Do I have a perfect solution here? I mean, technically, if I just... Alright, if Jolteon went through here and then tagged one of these guys, that guy would be down to 2 health, I guess. This stuff is positioned so I can't just... Oh, wait. If since this guy's wet, well, actually it doesn't matter that he's wet because he's also 1 HP. If Glaceon lands here with Freezy Frost, then this guy dies and is frozen in death, and this would be frozen so it can take a hit. Then Vaporeon can finish off one of the Fireflies and it'll be okay. Screw you, King Ghidorah. Jolteon is stronger than those 3 kaiju that teamed up to take you down. Jolteon alone. Huh. Doesn't damage mountains either. Well, now I know. Feels like it's a little late for the Scion, but I'm not in charge here. Okay, this guy's wet, and everyone else has 4 HP or less, so this is a bad day to be the Vec. And I think I'll... Oh, no, wait. Freezy Frost isn't even upgraded. Okay, so I'm probably gonna... Oh, right, shit, this. Also, did this guy get canceled? Oh, right, if he was already wet, then he would be canceled by what happened. Yeah, I suspect freezing buildings is gonna be what saves me in the final battle. Well, that and Jolteon being absolute bullshit now. Okay, the preview is showing damage on the mountain, but it doesn't happen. Odd. Anyway, so, in conclusion, destroying King Ghidorah is much easier than a train mission. Glad we learned this. For science. Alright, now what am I buying before the final battle? I'm inclined to add a bit of quick attack damage to Jolteon just in case. Since, well, displacement is rather helpful. And then more damage for Freezy Frost would be fine. More for Bouncy Bubble would actually be good too. Vaporeon being able to land the big shots. Also, I need to figure out if this works on... I am curious if it works on lava. It probably doesn't, but... Though more damage on Freezy Frost wouldn't hurt either. I don't know. It may as well make it so all my attacks do at least 2 damage. 1 damage attacks just feel pathetic in the endgame. Anyway, thank you for watching. Join me next time for the final battle.